Hello everyone, Silver Eagle Eddie here. How is everyone doing? Today we will be discussing graded coins. So a little bit on that here in a minute. Just wanted to say that thank you guys for all the support. If you continue to like what I do, do like and subscribe. If not, that is okay too. Just make sure you let me Just make sure you let me know down in the comments below what I can be doing better. So what's the deal with graded coins? Today I really want to answer the main question is, should you get your coins graded and should you buy graded coins? Now, to answer those questions, we're actually going to divide that into three different sub-questions, right? The first one is, why get coins graded, or why buy graded coins, right? We're going to look into the pros and cons. The second one would be, who are the players? Who are the main coin grading companies, and what's the deal with them? How can you know which one's better, and which one should you choose? And then third question, should you get your coins graded? And so I will do my very best to get all these questions answered today. So let's get to it. Now, why would you ever want to get your coins graded or buy graded coins like I did with this one? And so let's look at the pros and cons here. What are some of the pros of getting graded coins, either purchasing them yourself or sending them off to get graded? Number one, guys, security. You have something like this, you're trying to sell. It's more likely that someone's going to look at this and feel a little bit safer trying to buy this. Yourself as well. If you're trying to buy a specific coin and you go and there's somebody on eBay or on Instagram is selling this specific coin, you can actually look up this number on NGC's website and look up this specific coin. There are many layers of protection that we'll go over that makes these coins secure. Like I said, the main players with the main coin grading companies do have not just registries, but they also have a sort of coin lookup where you can enter the number and make sure that the coin you're purchasing is the exact coin you are trying to buy. The second pro is that usually graded coins have a higher value than just regular coins. Now, usually, right? But let me give you an example here. This graded coin right here, this graded 2020 Libertad, right, is the same exact coin as this one over here. Now, you might be a little bit confused thinking this is graded because it says PCGS, but just ignore that for a minute. This is not a graded coin. This is a $60 coin. This is a $130 coin, right? So having these graded coins does increase the value, just because people do want coins that they know are quote unquote perfect. Usually people, if they're going to spend the extra money on a coin, they want to make sure that it is not just a legitimate coin, but that it is the best coin, or in the best grade, or the most perfect coin that they can get. And these graded coins will offer you that if that's what you're looking for. And the third pro is that just protection, actual physical protection. These slabs are usually designed so that no air gets in, which is one of the main things, especially with silver, that causes coins to tarnish over time. And it's easier for you to look at something like this and look at it and hold it. If you get a smudge on it, you can always just clean it. And if you ever maybe crack this, if you drop this slab and it cracks, you can always just send it back to NGC and have them re-slab it for a small fee, or for a fee. I shouldn't say small fee. And so the cons of what are the cons? What are the negatives of getting coins graded? Well, it can be costly, right? I made on my previous video, I went over how I sent off 6 coins, and for the cheapest service that I could get, it was about $30 each with 6 coins, and this included the grading fees. This included the additional fees that NGC has in terms of handling and shipping back my coins. Usually with sending off coins, the grading price is not the only thing you pay. So you usually have to have a membership, which is usually an annual fee, and then of course any additional maybe you want a different label on there, those things could cost a little more. And another con with these is that it is possible for you to quote unquote lose money or lose value on some of these coins. So let me give you another example here. Let's see. This right here. Right now, just the Libertad by itself is probably a $45 coin. With this slab at MS69, not a perfect coin, because there are so many of these coins out there. Really, the price you can expect to get for something like this is 50 to 60 bucks maybe right now. So if you spend 40 bucks on this coin and then spend another 30 to go get it graded, and it comes back MS69, not a perfect coin, then you've potentially lost some money there. So there is a potential for you to essentially lose money by grading coins, and we'll talk a little bit more about that here in a bit. So who grades coins? Really, guys, there are just two main players. You have NGC, which is the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, and PCGS, Professional Coin Grading Service. There's a couple other. There's ICG, and then there's ANACS. But again, the main players that everyone kind of knows would just be your NGC and PCGS. I do not own any PCGS graded coins, and I'll get to that as well. But really, both of these are your main options. Pricing wise, they're about the same. I know with NGC you can buy their minimum sort of annual membership for $25, and then you have to pay for all your submissions. It's a little bit higher with PCGS, and then they both have tiers where you can pay a little bit extra each year and have a certain number of coins that PCGS calls it vouchers, where you have a certain number of coins that you can send off without having to pay for the grading fee. You usually do have to pay for anything extra like shipping and handling fees, so that's something else as well. And both of these companies offer these payment options. And so which company is better? Which one should you use? Guys, it's really up to you. These are both the top coin grading companies in the U.S. And NGC has coins in the Smithsonian, and I believe PCGS does as well. And usually PCGS coins do sell for a little bit more than NGC coins at auctions. It's not always the case, but it does seem to be a pattern that I've noticed. So really, it's just up to you. I personally, I'm going to show you side by side what some of these slabs look like. I personally like the NGC slabs a lot better, right? I just like them a lot. I like the different label options that you have with NGC. If that's not a big deal to you, and maybe you want to do PCGS, that's fine. Again, that's just my opinion. I would rather stick with NGC. I'm not sponsored by them or anything. I wish I was, but again, that's just my opinion, and yours might differ, and that's a-okay. Should I grade my coins? And to answer that question, you have to ask yourself a couple of other questions first, right? Number one, are you selling that coin? Do you want to sell that coin, right? If the answer is no, if it's something that's your coin, right, then you go to the next sort of question for that, right? So for example, this right here, am I selling it, right? No, of course I'm not selling it. This is my coin. I love it. So then you have to ask yourself, do you want your coin graded, right? I'm not selling this. Do I want it graded? Yes. There's no economic reason. It's not going to go shoot up in value. This is just a very special coin that my sister gave me, and I wanted to be a part of my NGC collection, right? I want it graded. So let's go back, right? Are you selling it? The answer was no. Do you want your coin graded? My answer on this one was yes. If not, then just don't get it graded. Let's go back to that first question. Are you selling a coin, right? Am I selling this? Yes, I am selling it. Okay. Will it increase the value is the next question. And something like this, yes, absolutely having this graded will increase the value. Even if it comes back in MS69, not a perfect coin, it'll increase the value because more people are going to be willing to buy something that's like this, that's rare, just one in 100, if it's graded and they can be sure that it's been certified as authentic by a third-party coin grading company. And so again, I am selling this. Will it increase the value? Is it worth it? Yes, yes. So I'm going to get this graded. And then the other question I would ask is there a potential for me to lose money on this, right? And the answer is not likely. I mean, if it comes back 69, again, it wouldn't be great, but I probably wouldn't be losing too much money. Whereas something like sending just one Libertad like this, right? Let's go through the whole questioning process again. Am I selling it? Let's say the answer is yes. Will it increase the value if it comes back in perfect 70 coin? Yes, it will. But is there a potential view of me losing money if it comes back not a perfect coin? Well, yes. So I wouldn't just send this one coin to get graded if the potential for me losing quite a bit of money is there. Versus a rare coin, something like if you were to have this reverse proof Libertad from 2020 and not graded, you would have to ask yourself, is there a potential of you losing money? Well, not really. I mean, these raw coins go for about $400, and so spending another $50 on this comes back a reverse PF69. You can still get your money back, and then you have the other benefits of having it protected in a case. But if it comes back and has a perfect coin, then your coin has shot up by $200 in value. Right now you can resell it for $650, maybe even higher. So with something like this, they're very unlikely, because of the rarity of this coin, very unlikely that you lose money, very likely that you make a lot more money. So that the pro here outweighs the possibility of this not coming back a perfect coin. And so I hope that helped for anybody who's been wondering if they should get their coins graded or buy graded coins. It can be a good thing, but again, if you're sending them off yourself, it can also be possibly a negative because of all the cons listed, the loss of money and the possible loss of money and whatnot, and the costs. So anyway, that's it for today, guys. Hope you enjoyed that video. Thank you for your time, and peace.